Hello, and welcome to Sandra and Nala's Advent Calendar. This is door number 2, and we have normal 6 by 6 Sudoku rules apply, and we'll start by explaining that. So, 6 by 6 Sudoku rules say that any complete row, any complete column, and any complete 2 by 3 box of the Sudoku will contain the digits 1 to 6 once each. Um, so, Now we get to the next part. The next part is something called Japanese sums. So you guys, I don't think I ever posted that video. I had solved a Japanese sum Sudoku a while ago as part of one of the monthly puzzle prompts. There was this whole tree-based prompt, and I solved the Japanese sum on there. So this isn't the first time for me, but it is with this set of rules. So we do have something a little bit different than what I'm used to. We have Japanese sum clues, which indicate the sum of consecutive shaded cells in the respective row or column. Colors used in this puzzle are blue and green. There are no unshaded cells. So I've done a few Japanese sums since then that always had shaded cells, unshaded cells. But in this case, all the cells are shaded in some way. So two clues of the same color are separated by at least one cell of the opposite color. For each row and column, all clues are provided. A single question mark refers to a single digit number 1 to 9, while a double question mark refers to a double digit number where the first question mark cannot be a 0, but the second question mark can. An asterisk denotes any number of Japanese sum clues, including none at all. All right, so like I said, this is going to be very involved, and hopefully I can explain this well. I'm actually going to use the bottom row as an example. So let me pull out my colors for color coding. We have 2, 14, and 5. All right, these are the full Japanese sums for the row because it says all clues are provided. That means we have some stretch of digits that will be shaded blue that add up to 2, some stretch of digits that add up to 14, let's say this, and then some stretch of digits that adds up to 5. All right, and if we think about it, any complete row of the Sudoku should add up to 21 because that's 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to 6. So we see 2, 14, 5, so we know we're good. And we can use that as we go through the puzzle. Like 9, 9, we know we need to have more Japanese sums because, got to finish off that 21. But anyways, so 2, 14, 5, we would need to have a set of blue, that is 2, and then separate the two blues with a sum of 14, and then a sum of 5. And the same thing happens in the columns as well. Again, where a question mark denotes a single digit number, some single digit number, it could be 1, could be 9, I have no clue. The double will always be a double digit number, where you can't have a 0 here, but you can have a 0 here. So for example, 10 would be valid, but 0, 1 wouldn't be valid because that's not actually a two-digit number. And then again, the asterisk denotes some amount of clues, no clues at all, right? So maybe this here is like 1 and 2, and then you still need to make up the rest of the 18, right? So that could switch between blue and green, no problem. Anyways, let me clear the coloring that I will just redo in a moment, but those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So hopefully that was explained well. It's a bit challenging to explain, I guess, for me. It makes sense once you've actually done it. So I think again, I'm pretty satisfied with coloring that. I want to color at least these 3 green, if not all, just these 3, and definitely this blue. So this could either be a 5 by itself, or it could be like a 1 and 4 or something. The reason I'm saying 1 and 4 is because the only way we can make 2 is with 2. So let's switch to that. And I guess 7 is an interesting one because we need to have a single digit number or a double digit number. I tend to just put like a 5 here, but I don't think I know that for a fact. I definitely know that blue extends. So we can start with that. Blue definitely extends. Okay, well, at the very least, 5 cannot be made up of 2, 3. So we do expect that 3 exists somewhere here, not necessarily 4, definitely 6, right? 3, 6, and then either this is going to be like a 1, 4 pair, or it'll be a 5, and this will be a set of 1, 4, 3, 6. Hmm. Or it's 3, 6, 5. 3, 6, 5 like this, with a 1, 4 pair. So maybe I'll do it the other way. Sorry, I went back into color mode, so now I've lost my coloring. Shift, we have, what did I say? It's 1, 4, like this, or it's 5 here, and we'll do a center pencil mark, and this is 1, 4, 3, 6. Hopefully that's not confusing to myself, but it's kind of where I'm starting with that. We should put the 1, so that should also be easy. We should place 1, that's for sure. 3, I guess 3 can't be 1 and 2 because we've already done that. So we have a 3 in the corner to start us off. And then this is the rest of the digits, so 2, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. 5, I think, certainly has to be met with 2 this way, so that's blue. 2, then we need to make 11. I guess we could make 11 in 2 digits, couldn't we? 6 and 5. Hmm. We'll leave that open to interpretation. I guess, does it work with 5 here? 5, it does, yeah. I guess that would make sense then. If it's 1, then it would be 5, 6. If it's 4, then it would be 5, 6. Only if it's 5 is it 1, 4, 6. Hmm. Things to think about, things to think about. 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. 7 and 8. This is a single digit number, definitely. We need at least a 2-digit number. So that's at least 2 greens, right? So this is definitely a green, and it needs to add to 4. So it's either 4 or it's 3, 1. And then some mix of maybe blue and green, or maybe these are all green across. I don't know. I don't think these are all green across. I don't think that would work well based on the 6 or the 8 and the 7 clue here, but we don't know we end with green. We'll need blue somewhere in the middle, but where in the middle, I am not sure because it's all single digit numbers. I guess we need to, I think an easy thing I'm realizing now is I should just color the edges, right? This definitely starts with green here. This definitely starts with green here. It's at least 2 digits, right? To make 9. 4 is 1, 1, 1. I don't know anything like that. At least 1 here, at least 1 green. We need at least 2 blues, but where do they go? Blue here, or here, or here. So the fact that it could cover here, here, or here has no overlap with itself. Green and then blue again, yeah. green. We need to place 12 somewhere in here, and we also know that it can't include a digit here. So 12, 12 has to take 3 digits, doesn't it? Because 5 and 6 adds up to 11. So yeah, it has to take at least 3 digits. So these are both blue here. This is not immediately helpful, but maybe as we continue through. 2, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should think about 9 again. 9 could be, well, it can't be 2, 3, 4. Actually, it can't use 2. Oh, and if it was 3 digits long, because it doesn't use 2, it can't be 1, 2, 6. So if it's 3 digits long, it would have to be 1, 3, 5, which it can't be. I think those are the three sets of three that add up to 9, right? 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 6, 2, 3, 4. So it can't be either the twos, it can't be 1, 3, 5. So it must not be 3 long, it must only be 2 long, because I think 4 long is too long. Yeah, because 18, right? We need to have a separation here. This, it can't just be 9 and 9, which means this actually should have like a green in between, and then we should have 2 blues, I think. I think this has to be 2 blues and then a green so that we have that separation there. Because otherwise it's not going to work, I don't think. So this ends up being a 3, 6, 4, 5, which makes that a 1. 3, 6, and 4, 5. 2, not immediately helpful. 2, 1 again. Well, I guess it does eliminate 1 as a possibility from here and here. And if 1 can't be in the corner here, 4 can't be in the corner here. I think this was sound logic, the way that I built this out. Definitely need a blue here or here. I guess, oh, well, here's how I should be thinking about this. This can no longer contain a 6 in it, right? Because if it did, then that would break that, which means this can't be 3 anymore. So it is either, oh wait, yes, it is either 2, 5, where since this is the only one that can be 2, this cannot be 5. And since this is the only one that can be 3, this can no longer be 4. So it's either 2, 5 or 4, 3. Either way, this must be blue, which means this must be 4. 4 pulls 4 out of here. 5, 6. Oh, and that should limit us on our 9 now. Yeah, because this can no longer be 4, 5 to add up to 9. Right? So it must be 3, 6 to add up to 9, which means this is the 4, 5 version. 3 needs 4. 4 gives us 5, 4. This leaves us with 2 here. 2, 4 gets removed. We now have 5, 6. Either way, we're going to need a third digit. If it's 6, then it's 6, 1, and 1, so that's not going to cut it. That's going to be 5. This is going to be 6. We have 5 and 1 to make 6, so that means we need a 2 here. This becomes blue to cut that off. This is our 3, definitely for 12. It's possible we can take on another one, right? I think so, yeah. We don't know what's going on here. We do know we need a single digit number. Can I still make that with 5? 2, if these were 1 and 3, 1, 3, and 5 does leave us with 9. So that's still a single digit number, so we'd be safe. And this needs to be a 2-digit number. So I think this is forced to take on an extra digit here, or an extra shading here. 1, 2, 5. So this is just like a 3, 4, 6 triple down the line. 1, 4, 5. I feel like I should have more based on how much I've just placed, but clearly not enough. I guess I should take 3 in both versions out and 4. This can no longer be 5. This can no longer be 4 or 6 in either version. pulled out 1, 5, 2. Yeah, and this is 3, 4, 6. 6, 3, 1, 3, 4, 6. This still works with 3, 5, 6. And actually, if it is the 3, 5, 6 version, this is a chocolate teapot of 3, 5, 6, because of course it is. It's assuming this is 4, 1. Otherwise, if this is the 5, then we just end up with 1, 3, 4, 6 across the bottom, which isn't as pretty, but it would narrow down what's going on over here. Oh yeah, this isn't 1 anymore, because this was 1 only if it was 3, 1. I guess it could still be 1, but it's not. I shouldn't be pencil marked as a 1. Oh well, let's look here. Sorry, why am I blanking on this? This is a 3, 5 pair. I guess I'm blanking on this because it isn't that useful, is it? A 2-digit number. 4, 6. So the best this can do is 5. So it'd be 5, 4, 3. Yeah, that's fine. And theoretically, could take on all of these, couldn't it? I think it actually might have to, based on the fact that this is a 1 clue, and then a 2 clue. Unless this could be 6, 5, with the 2 clue here in blue, and then we have double green. Oh, well, how do we keep this a single digit? I said this has to be 1, 3 if this is right. If this is 1, 3, then this becomes 1, 3, this becomes 5, and actually this becomes 2, 6. 2, oh, 2 by Sudoku. And actually we should be able to, we can place the last 2. Had I missed that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were done with 2s. So that's actually a good piece right there. 3s doesn't do it for me. 4s doesn't do it to me. 5s, no, and 6s. Most of our digits are up here. It was only 2 that was kind of spread throughout the grid. But theoretically, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. I guess just 5, that's kind of limited. Though 2 should be helpful, right? Six, 4 is already 10. We've already hit our 2-digit number, so this doesn't actually matter whether it's 3 or 5. Oh, what? Wait. Oh my goodness. My 7. My 7. How did I forget? 5, 3. That's why we got to be paying attention, folks. 5. 5 gets pulled out of the corner here. So now it is no longer a chocolate teapot. If it is the corner, then this is definitely 6. That makes this, whoops, wrong type of 6. That makes this definitely 3, which means this is definitely 5. So if it is corner, we know the order. It's 1, 4, 3, 5, 6, like that. 1, 4, 3, or 1, 4, 5, 3, 6, whatever. Otherwise, we are still missing 1, 6, and 5. 5 can no longer go there, so it must go here, which makes this a 1, 6 pair with this here, which means this can no longer be, right, because if this is 6, then this is just simply 1. Otherwise, it's a 1, 6 pair. Yeah, so we're happy there. That means this is a 3, 4. This can't be 1 or 6. 3, 4. So this is either a corner marked 4 or it's just a normal 3, 4 pair. But a normal 3, 4 pair does still leave us with 2, 5, 1, 6. So we place 1, 6 here, and that breaks it for us. So this has to be green, which I don't think is actually a big deal because it's just an asterisk, and there's also an asterisk here, so it's just the intersection of the asterisk. But let's make sure we're shading well, and that makes sense. And it can't be, or it can be 6 now because we've shade it differently. If this was blue, then it would be 516, and that would break it because we'd be at 12. But we're fine this way. 1, 6, and 3. So this is either, yeah, can't be 6, and then this can be any of them. No, it can't be 3. Oh, this can't be 3 either. So this is the only place 3 can go in number mode. 1, 6. 3 leaves us with 1, 5. We'll pull 3 out of the center mark there. So it's either 1 with 5 here or 5 with 1 here. I don't know if there's necessarily I don't think there's a correlation across that yet. 1, 6, 1, 5, 4, 6. All right, what clues do we still need to look at? Single digit number and then single digit number. 1, 2, 6 does add up to 9, so these can all be green. Oh, it has to. Sorry, it has to all add up like this. Oh, but this could still be blue, couldn't it? I guess let's think about the 12 then. That's important, isn't it? If this is 6, then this is 4. And how do we add up to 12 then? One, 5, 4 with 2 does add up to 12. I think that's the way it has to go. I don't see another way. Maybe I'm overlooking something. I'm sure someone will let me know if I did overlook something, but I think this does have to be like this to add up to 12, where this has to be the 1. This is the 5. This is 1, which is not the corner mark version, which is too bad. This then becomes 4. This is 6. 6, 1. 1 makes this the 5 version, which makes this green. So let's make sure we got our green. And it is a 4. 4. 5 does make this green. So now I said we're not the corner mark version, we are the center mark version, which does give us 6, 1. 6, 1. 4, oops. 4 from there. We'll move 6 from here. 6 from here. We will delete our corner marks. And then this is 6. And then I think the way that we have to finish solving this is by using our shading to our advantage. So 521 is still a 1-digit number, and 61 is still a 1-digit number. This is an asterisk here, it's an asterisk here, and it's an asterisk here. But we need to make blue exist somehow here. 345, I said, is already a 2-digit number. We've satisfied, I wish I could like mark the Japanese sums to say, oh, 4, here we go. Wait, no, what did I do wrong here? Sorry, go back. I'm realizing I pulled 6 out of too many cells here. There we go. I was like, something is definitely broken. 6 gets pulled here. Sorry. 6 gets pulled out of here, but 4, I was like, there's something definitely broke. 6, there we go. And 4, 6 means this has to be blue, so we can get our 2-digit number to satisfy this clue here. We need a 2-digit number, so we at least need to take on this and this, right? This is 3. This is 4. And we will finish our shading before we do our, before we do the final digit there. This is green. Hopefully no one was too confused there at the end with whatever I was doing. And to finish us off, right, because we've satisfied all the clues now, the 326 now gets us past, right? It gets us up to our 11, so we have our 2-digit number. We need the green to satisfy this one, and that makes this 6, and we are done at exactly 20 minutes. And we see, I missed the message the first day, but the solution looks great. Looks like Nala was trying to manifest a lake surrounded by lots of nature. That sounds like something she would enjoy. It could also be a Yoshi's head. Let's see what tomorrow has to offer for her. So it's not necessarily going to be tomorrow for whenever you guys see this one, but I will be tackling door number 3 soon enough. So keep a lookout on that. I hope you enjoyed. and thank you for watching.